We are live from the Beatmaster Radio studio as we're doing a live virtual interview, Beatmaster Radio virtual interview with Michelle DeAnglis. Wonderful person. She has been a singer, songwriter, producer. I mean, basically every aspect of the music industry she has been involved in. So, Michelle, I want to thank you for taking the time to come on down and, do this wonderful interview with us. It's such a pleasure to have you.
Thanks, Tyler, for having me. Thank you.
No, my pleasure. And I know we have been, we've talked for many years. We definitely have been keeping in touch. We've been catching up with what you've been doing music-wise, basically what I've been doing music-wise. I know we're trying to get ourselves together to do some collaborations, but, we are definitely happy to at least have this, the opportunity to get to see what Michelle DeAnglis is all about. So, so how have you been doing? I know quarantine, has been a crazy time for everybody. I know that definitely music, is definitely something that's been keeping people up and running. Positive vibes is the main thing. So what have you been doing during, the pandemic, during quarantine times? What has Michelle DeAnglis been up to?
Okay, well, I've been trying to be as creative as possible, doing a lot of yoga, doing a lot of recording at home, trying to maintain my positive self, because it's difficult when all these things are happening and you want to be creative and still give to everybody and, give people music or give people singing. So I have to, maintain myself so I can do those things.
No,
and I mean, just writing and a lot of online things. Yeah, that's basically it.
I've been checking you out. I mean, I see you've been doing Facebook Live, you've been doing Instagram Live, and how's the feedback been for everybody? I mean, people, how you see how are they? I just want to tell you, you're quite a great piano player. Every time I hear you in the piano, it just hits me, and I know a lot of people definitely have been giving you a lot of good feedback from that, because it's the music is what gives the people the inspiration to stay positive, to stay up within these tough times that we've been going through. So, the music does the talking. That's the way we look at it, and I know that you look at it, and that's what's so great about it. And I'm very, very happy that you are still keeping the music alive. You're still keeping your craft going, and still continuing to do so. So, and the one thing I like to ask is what inspired you to become the singer you are today? Like getting into the music industry, like what got you all started in that?
So I've been playing the piano since I was a child, and my mother was a singer, and I just always created things, created songs, created stories. I think it's just the creation part of music I love, and then there's another part of music that I love, and I think I just love music and want to be involved in it. So that's just it. Love, basically.
Love, Love. That's why love just defines everything. It's like no way to explain it. It's just it's a feel, it's an emotion, and what you feel every day, what you go through in life, you put it into the music, and then the people feel what you feel. That's what's so good about it. When like even me and myself, my Beatmaster Radio team has watched you. Moshiko has watched your lives, and I've even had my family watch you too as well. And
oh wow!
Yeah, no, really, and very impressed with what
That's
you
so
have,
nice.
what you have done, and and I see you have a very good critique style. You're into different types of genres. I noticed that. Like basically as an artist itself, like. What do you define yourself as an artist? Like, I mean, do you consider yourself like more in the pop scene, the R&B scene, the top 40 scene, or just more a little bit of everything?
So yeah, I feel like I love so many styles, and me as an artist, as an individual, I think it has to do with what I'm feeling that day. So maybe I just like to create, and sometimes I don't think like, oh, this is this or this is that, or I just like to
Right.
create, and then it maybe goes over in this category or that category. So
Yeah.
yeah, I just go with that. That's basically basically it.
Just go with the flow. That's the main thing. Yeah, no, I love that. It's good. You have to be into different styles because music today is crossover. A lot of crossover. I mean, you hear country with hip hop. You hear dance music with reggae, R&B. So
Exactly.
it's good to open up your your aspect, your mind to different types of styles of the music and different genres because then it becomes one good product and the people love it. And also you get yourself out to different demographic. You get to sell to the R&B type of people, the hip hop audience. And especially in radio, when you're looking to get a radio airplay, when you're looking to get a song out on the radio, you have to have what they call eclectic. You got to be eclectic style in your music. So, which is great. And I'm very, very proud of you. I'm very happy that you have been keeping that out there. So, as I'm looking, you have worked with different producers, different artists throughout, the years of you in the music industry. So the one person that caught my eye, David Hernandez, American Idol. How was that experience for you?
Ooh, that was great. Actually, I was his pianist for a few shows, and now he's touring more, but that was great. I mean, he's a great songwriter too, so we got to play um, some of his original material, and he has a beautiful
Wow.
following, and it was beautiful. Yeah.
That's that's great. Yeah, just to get the opportunity to play with someone who has been on the national TV show, season 7. I know he was in. I have followed him. I definitely love, really like followed his music, as he was on American Idol, and it's so great that you got the chance to play with him. I mean, when you get to play with artists that have been in the industry, people like musicians, and you just go and jam. It's just like wow, like let's do it. Let's get out there. Let's have fun with it. I mean, so I could see by what his music is, what he presents, that he looked like a fun guy to work with, 100%.
Oh, and it was very,
So
very great vocalist. Great
yeah, no,
vocalist.
no,
Yeah.
no, definitely, he hits the note like oh my god, it's like a
Yeah.
kiss. Yes.
Yeah. Very good.
So, yes, and no, it's wonderful. So, out of like the artists you've worked with, I want to ask you, like I said, I don't want to put you on the spot, but out of all the producers, musicians, artists, who have you enjoyed working with the most? You like
Ooh,
from your,
wow.
did I catch you on the spot there with that?
Um, yeah, so I mean, they all are so different. It's hard to say because I'm always happy to be in the experience, you know?
Hmm. Yeah, no,
Um,
okay. Don't
yeah.
worry. If you said it, it's okay. I know that you don't mean it like that. I know you probably love working with everybody, but whenever you have that 1 second to think, like, oh wow, it's a hard question. That means that you had a different good experience with each of the ones that you worked with. So that's what it is. So that's the good thing. And
I just feel like it's all a job, like a training. Like it's like, I'm every artist,
mhm,
it's different, and I learn and grow through the experiences. So,
yeah,
you
okay.
know, I would have to think about which was my favorite for a minute.
Sorry to get you on the spot there with that. Yeah, no, it's a question Moshiko actually requested that question for me to ask you, and he even said he's like, watch, he's like, oh my god, she's gonna think this is gonna be a hard question because she probably has a different, a good experience with everybody, a great memory with everybody. I'm even gonna point one person out here, which being that we are a DJ mix shows, DJ Paul Wonder, Robin's Records. I'm sure that was like an amazing experience to work with a guy like that.
I'm still working with him.
Wow, you actually got me with the next question. I was going to say, who have you been working with now? Like, have you been working with any of the artist producers that you have on the list that you gave me? So what do you got? What's the next project with DJ Paul Wonder? What do you guys have coming up?
So it's a dance song that I wrote, and I'm
Ooh,
really
I like
excited
that.
about it.
Oh my God. Do I get the first snippet? I hope so.
Oh, yes.
Beatmaster Radio exclusive?
Well, I took apart my computer. If you give me about a minute, I could probably pull. It's like very raw. It's just like a.
All right, we are back. We are back
Cool.
for Michelle DeAnglis, back in the action here, Beatmaster Radio from the Beatmaster Radio studios. So we were just continuing about DJ Paul Wonder. So I know you said you have, a new song coming out with him, new release, and you said you were going to play a little bit of a snippet. Even though I know it's the rough copy, I would.
Okay, I have to get my computer.
No worries.
Yes?
Take your time.
Okay.
Take your time.
Okay.
Need the followers to definitely check this out.
Okay. Well, it's just a rough draft. I pulled it up.
All right, no problem. I'm ready. We are ready. The snippet, the tease.
Okay.
And what's the title of the song?
It's like a working title of "I'm Gone."
I like that. That's it's catchy.
Cool. Okay, here we go.
Let's do it.
I know that you've been good to me, and baby, I've been good to you too. You took away the pain in me. Now finally I see the truth. There's no clouds in the sky. It's all in my mind, and I can change myself, and I don't have to.
Wow.
I can't wait for you. I know you see some, baby. I enjoy you. You go straight from the this is my destiny. I'm doing straight with me, so I'm gone. I can't wait for you. I know you see some, baby. I enjoy you. You go straight from the this is my destiny. I'm doing straight with me, so I'm gone.
Yeah, that's it so far. Yeah.
That, I don't know if you noticed, I was dancing in the studio. I was like, really, I was feeling it. That sound was like, dance music is one of my favorite fortes, my favorite type of style. And, we're just hearing that. It had a little bit of the old school, a little bit with the new school. And I think it's going to be a jam. I think it's definitely going to be a smash.
Thank you.
I look forward to when, absolutely. I look forward to the full product when it's officially done. So you said "I'm Gone" is the name of this. You said you have it as "I'm Gone" for now as the single title.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think you should stay with it. I just think so. All right. Everybody, you just got a full snippet of the new single from Michelle DeAnglis, which as of right now is called "I'm Gone," but I know that it's definitely going to be something really fire. And we're going to premiere it on beatmasterradio.com once you're officially done with it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. No, definitely. Awesome. Absolutely. And all the DJs will have it on the shows, just so you know. Me, Moshiko, DJ AJ, DJ Geo, definitely, Air Force One International. We are going to have also Mike Vecchia, and also we are going to have DJ Shaq, which is our DJs. We are all different genres of music, so I think that song will definitely mix into all the mix shows the right way. And then we're going to get you to do a little bit of a drop for us after this. Definitely saying that you were live on beatmasterradio.com, and then from there we'll be playing that on our mix shows when we premiere the new single. All right. So we're gonna keep going here. So I know that you said you've been working with basically new music as the new single we have with DJ Paul Wonder. Now Best places that you have performed at. Let's get to that because I know you are one that is definitely traveling around. I know you're always performing at hotels, lounges, the bar. I've seen you perform live on Facebook. You know, do you have a certain place that definitely catches your eye, audience wise, where you say, wow, this place definitely, was like one of my favorite places to play at?
Well, if you're talking restaurant wise, like those kind of gigs, then it has to be this one place, which was upstate New York. I was there for 7 years, and I played there every Friday, and the owners were great. The audience was generous. I met friends. I had some amazing times there. It was called Croton Creek. It was up in Croton Falls, New York, in a
Wow.
very small little place, but they had a piano, and it was basically in the woods, and it was just a
Wow, what a
beautiful,
scenery.
yeah, it was just awesome place. And then as far as like venues, the coolest venue ever was when I did the Al Gore thing because it was in a bubble and
Oh,
the
wow.
sound was
That's awesome.
crazy, and it was just that was really cool.
Right. No, I mean, that's great. The experience, definitely the place you just told me about, the woods. That's cool. That's cool scenery, different atmosphere, compared to in New York. Usually we're always like in city scenery all the time, city atmosphere. So to definitely get yourself to a different audience, a different atmosphere, a different place. It's awesome. It's good to, definitely get new experiences, of different venues, different areas, especially when you go out of state too as well. There's so many like places where you go and you go like, wow, this is really like what I did not expect. And it was better than ever. So, but you have performed out of New York too as well. You have went to other states to perform.
Yes.
Okay. Now, besides,
I
so, and go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was saying, I was going to ask you like which place out of New York, like was your favorite experience?
Um, well, I really enjoyed performing in Spain. That was a while ago, but it was an amazing experience.
Wow,
Um,
Spain. That must have been awesome. I mean, people usually, I know Ibiza is usually a cool area. Where in Spain? Where in Spain did you go?
I went to a place called Burgos.
Oh, Burgos. Wow, and the weather there is like amazing, right?
It was it was a beautiful experience for sure.
Awesome. And did you make it like a little mini vacation for yourself while you went out there?
Well, it was more of like a little tour that we did, a bunch of musicians for about a month, and we played different venues, and
Wow,
yeah.
that's awesome. Yeah, Spain is the place. Yeah, Spain is awesome. Madrid, Ibiza, but that's cool. You got a chance to go out there and show your stuff to the people out there. Different countries. Do you have a plan of like any other place you're looking? I mean, I know that right now there's no touring as of going on, but have you like set your eye on somewhere that you would like to perform that you have never performed before that you would like to
Yes,
go? Okay.
the Barclays Center.
The Barclays Center in Brooklyn, the place to be. Absolutely. I would always say Madison Square Garden and the Barclays Center are the two main places that everyone would love to perform. And it's a nice venue, good acoustics also as well in there. So, you got my ticket. We're gonna come there VIP and full throttle to support Michelle DeAnglis.
Oh, wow. Thank
No,
you.
are you kidding me? We're right by your side. We're supporting you 150% with all the music you got going on from before and now. So, what's the latest like single that you, besides the new one coming out? What have you been pushing out lately? What's the main single that we like to get people to focus on? The most.
It's a song called Not Your Girl.
I have seen that on YouTube. I did check that out. We actually were just listening to it yesterday. What type of message? What's the whole message behind that song?
Well,
I'm so, yeah, you don't mean to pry on that, but
yeah.
you
So I think it's a story basically about, you meet somebody and you think that you like them, and as time goes on, you realize, you know, it's not the person I thought they were.
right.
So like I'm not gonna be your girlfriend anymore, or whatever you want to call it.
I know. How
But
do you
it
think
could
reality?
be, yeah, it could be like related to anybody who has had difficulties as a woman. Um,
Yeah, no, I hear you on that. I mean, music tells a story. Music tells a whole backstory to, like, what people went through in their life. It could be positive. It could be about something of a breakup. I mean, that's what music is today. Music is about breakup, and music is about love, and music is about positivity. That's the way I look at it. And at the same time, even though that person who listens to the song is not going through that, it makes them say, you know what, I'm going to keep this in my mind to know if that girl's right for me, or if that guy's right, even if that guy's right for me. Because relationships is all about trust, loyalty. It's all about companionship and bond between each other. All right, we are back with Michelle DeAnglis, speedmasterradio.com. As like we say, Zoom chat can't handle us. We are having I'm having such a wonderful time talking to you. I mean, this has been such a great interview. I know from a virtual side it's a little different, but still, I feel like you're here. I feel like you are physically with me in the studio. Like, it's awesome.
yes,
No,
I
definitely.
wish I was. That would be cool.
Oh my God, definitely. I mean, down the line, when pandemic really goes downhill, then that's something we can think about in the future, 100%. And we would love to have you here, and definitely have come and jam with us, 100%. I mean,
Totally, I'd love to.
So I know you have a daughter, and I know that she is like quite the celebrity on your Facebook, social media. I mean, you've taught her well, you've raised her well. I can tell. Is she a musician herself?
Is a very great singer, and she's been doing theater a long time, and she plays for her own enjoyment. She doesn't her level yet, her mind, I think, is the experimenting stage, so I'm kind of just like guiding her. And yeah, I mean, but she definitely has talent for sure.
Just like mom, you passed it along to her. That's awesome. What's her name? I'm sorry.
Oh, her name is Lily.
Lily. Is she going to be for the America's Got Talent? Is she going to be on? We got to try to get
I
her on
would
that
like
show.
her to. Yeah.
That'll be
She
awesome.
did a show at the Cutting Room a few years ago with a full band.
Wow.
And yeah.
How
Yeah.
did she do? How did she enjoy that? Did she really have a good time doing that
I
for the
mean,
people?
she looked like she was having a ball. She just went on the stage and did it. It was like nothing.
That's awesome. And it's good that the music passes along in the family. You definitely got to keep. I mean, coming from a music family, it's great, and she's definitely going to take on your footsteps as you have done when you first got into music. And to have such a great mother that is in the industry, you'll be able to be a good guide to her. You will help her follow her dreams. You will give her advice, give her inspiration all the time. And I see you guys are really tight. You two have a good bond together.
Yes, we do.
Beautiful. I hope to meet her one of these days, and definitely would love to. Maybe hopefully we could get her one of her singles out one day. That'd be pretty cool.
Totally.
I get. So I see you're her manager too as well, right? You manage her.
I mean, I'm just kind of helping her. It's hard at this point because there's so much school changes and things. We're just kind of adjusting, but definitely been talking about getting her in the studio. She did record a cover, but she's got to, yeah, so I guess I'm kind of her manager mom. Yeah, you could say.
That's it. What say, what goes. I got you. I'm gonna get you to the top. That's yeah. You're the one that's gonna get her to become famous.
Yeah.
And, what cover song did she do?
She did a Whitney Houston cover of "I Have Nothing," actually.
Wow, she has the voice like that. Oh my God. She belts the
Yes.
high notes on. So to end things off with Michelle DeAnglis, amazing interview, amazing time. Just talking, chatting about the new music coming out, about what you've been doing during quarantine, and what she has in store. Music never dies for her. Music is life. Life is music. Is that a good definition for you?
I
Love it.
I'm with it. Totally. Music
All
is
right.
life.
Okay. Absolutely. Now, one more question to end things off. Out of any artist that you love, what would be the dream duet, the dream duo that you would like? What artist would you like to have the opportunity, if it was anybody, to collaborate on a song with?
So I thought about that question that you asked me. And I came with 3 people. It's kind of really broad.
Okay.
Tori Amos.
Okay. I like that.
Because of her piano and artistic amazement. Stevie Wonder, because he's just a legend and the most amazing singer-songwriter and just all-around amazing musician. And then somebody in theater named Jason Robert Brown, who I happen to love his songwriting, and his piano playing is amazing. And he's also from Westchester County. And so, yeah, I came with 3.
Hey, three is better than 1. I love that. So at least you have different options, different people that you love to work with, and I love the whole backstory that why you like to work with them. So it's cool. You got a songwriter, you had an artist, and you have a producer. So it's different categories. Loved it.
Yeah.
All right. So Michelle, I wanted to thank you so much for taking the opportunity to be with us once again. It's so good to see you here. I look very forward to seeing you very soon. And DJ Moshiko also is saying his wonderful, thank you so much and goodbyes. And to the whole team, they are so happy that you even got to do this with me today. So
Me too.
So just to end things off before we go, I just want you to say one thing for us. I want you to cut a little liner for us and just say, "Hi, this is Michelle DeAnglis, and you're tuned in with me on BeatmasterRadio.com."
Hi, this is Michelle DeAnglis, and you're tuned in with me at BeatmasterRadio.com.
All right, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Such a pleasure. Kisses to you. I give to you.
Thank you, guys.